Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's a Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And in today's video, we got the mighty Morpeko. Morpeko is ready to shred everything in Go Battle League. And we are up against a Moltres, Glaring Moltres that gets a one-hit KO'd. Beautiful. And now we can go for the debuffing Psychic Fangs into the Shadow Typhlosion, Super Glass Cannon, and we can shield and reach another Psychic Fangs. Or we actually just sacrifice the mouse, the Morpeko. Because the Drifblim comes in, we see a Azumarill, and we are going to go for the damage. Now in the back, we have Shadow Alligator and my rank 1 Shadow Drifblim. Honestly, coverage is pretty nice. I mean, you're super weak to the ground type lead. And you're going to have an amazing counter towards ground types. And you're going to have Gator, one of the best safe swaps. It's not a bad back line. Although normal types can be a little awkward because you got Shadow Claw Pokemon. Then you got a Ghost type Pokemon. And I mean, being too Wiggly tough in the lead. A bit of a core breaker to the team. But I do enjoy this team. It had some nice wins. Some nice battles. We sacrificed the balloon. And the Gator is going to no-shield the drill run. Okay. I mean, we did debuff them. To shield, I do. Because I'm going to now bring in the mouse. And the mouse gets a Thunder Shock down. They definitely do not need a buff Thunder Shock at all. Morpeko just crazy still. Am I going to be able to reach the Oriole? No, I should have just chucked the Psychic Fangs. Is a play for the Gator. Can the Gator carry the team on its back? Ooh, Charge priority loss, and that's a loss. Okay, well, that went bad. Maybe I would have been able to grab a shield with the Psychic Fangs. Possibly. Next battle, beautiful lead into the Dugong. Dugong, I mean, surely they're going to shield, but they're going to shield. Good for them. Bad for me. Should have gone for the Psychic Fangs debuff. The Icy Wind and debuff me. How dare they? How dare they debuff me and do the smart thing. At this point, I'm like, let's overfarm. And take the last shield. Oh, no, wait, we take the KO. We overfarmed some. And I actually gave them a free Volt Switch, which is going to make this battle just a tiny bit annoying. Because without giving a free Volt Switch, I actually could have gotten the KO from that Shadow Claw. But we're in a good spot still. Rank 1 Shadow Drifblim bulk coming in handy because, well, they're going to kaboom me. But I hang on, and I have the Shadow Ball to retaliate. Big damage. And I'm able to take them out. Actually, maybe I could have just Shadow Claw down, but I took the KO and took the Shadow Claw. And, well, the Shadow Claw took out the, that thingamabob, the Charger Bug, the bus. Okay, we get a lead into Dunsparce. Going to be being efficient, getting maximum energy before they reach a move. And I kaboom, and I do bring in the Gator. Because I'm like, I've seen what could be in the back. Oh, they counter me with the Jump Pluff. I full send, Ice Beam, 2 kaboom, 1 hit KO. They're absolutely cooked. They let me 1 hit KO them. That's why I run Ice Beam for the grass type coverage. And one-shotting, actually pretty big surprise. But great for me. And we're going to no-shield the Aqua Tail. I mean, I can one-shield win the matchup. Oriole takes the shield off the Shadow Drapion. Scorpion. They're going to be going for another Aqua Tail. That's fine because we're going to go for another Oriole. And I do swap because I do not want to get farmed down. We bring in the Gator. And considering Drifloon does not want to see the Drapion, I think a shielded balloon can do pretty nice into the back. And we see a Superior, which actually pretty fine. They can do a lot of damage over time, but Aerial Ace, bit of a weak move. And they try to make a catch of the Icy Wind, but nope. Shadow Ball kabooms! The mighty Galarian Corsola still hangs on, but it was actually really nice to just give me some extra energy, because they don't have the fast attack pressure with the Vine Whips. And goodbye, Superior. I think Icy Wind may have been enough, but I did risk it for the Shadow Ball, because that definitely was enough, as you saw. Next opponent, Lokix in the lead. It is actually a pretty good Pokemon in the meta, but we're going to just have Morpeko, and we're going to just put too much damage. Maybe they would have survived an Oriole, but they do not now. They do bring Cloud's Eye. I mean, it makes sense to have a ground type with the bug in the lead. Double buffed Oriole, wow. I mean, I guess double buffed Psychic Fangs, and now they're debuffed. They should be in KO range from the Psychic Fangs. And we are going to get to the next one in time. Let's go. Amazing IVs saving the day, not letting them get a big farm down. And they do bring in the Gator, the Shadow Gator, but we're going to just force the energy out. Chip them with the Astonish, because now our Gator comes in, and they are just cooked. They're not ready for the smoke. Hope you're enjoying the Go Battle League videos, especially with all the Master League. Awesome stuff. Got to Expert, very nice. Still time for Legend, potentially. It's not going to be easy. Still hope. Well, 4 seasons of Expert in a row is amazing. And we're going to be met with a Goodra Safe Swap. I did not think they would shield this, but I guess it's worth being able to get a nice Dragonmouth farm down after one shielding. Going to shield Thunder Punch. And going to double shield the balloon, because we can Astonish down. And this energy is going to be real nice into whatever comes in. This Drapion, not ideal, but we got to get rid of this thing somehow. Crunch is still enough for the KO, and oh no, we get locked into Steelix. That's a bad thing. That's just bad. Now we got the Galarian Corsa in the lead for the mouse. Going to be launching the first Oriole before they get to a move, and Oriole is going to kaboom. Huge damage. They do throw a nice shade before I'm at another move, which makes sense. Good play. With my attack buff and them being low, I do throw Psychic Fangs and I take a shield. And I'm like, at this range, I can one shield. I can double up on the shields and farm down. Because this damage is going to be crazy with this energy. And I think I have an Oriole after this, because I may not survive another What's Up, which I was not going to. And we are going to kaboom! One hit KO. The Shadow Mirak. And they have a Azumarill, which is going to be very tanky and very strong. But we have the perfect Shadow Drifloon. Absolute key to dominating this battle. With the amazing Morpeko and awesome Gator. And my opponent is going to just slag out. Maybe they closed the game. I don't blame them. If they did, they would toast. They knew. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew it was over. And I see this is over. I'm out of here. Bringing in Gator, because I'm like, Drifloon probably a better matchup for later. They did no shield the Hydro Cannon. That's unfortunate for me. I do get to another, and I get some nice damage. Going to bring in more Pico To shield or not to shield? I think I do not shield. Thankfully, it's a brutal swing. I do get a nice farm down. And we're going to see the Mighty Gastron return, which is tough. Can I hang on from the mud swap? Or I just swap, not risking it. And we're going to see a Talonflame going to be going for the debuff ASAP. Before they get to incinerate damages. Because I need every bit of HP, and it's going to come down to the wire this battle. I may not have a Shadow Hunter, but I do have this mighty perfect rank 1 Shadow Drifblim. And I do try to make a swap. I do then make the swap for that catch. And I have 2 moves. I don't know how much Icy Wind does to Gastron, but I take a shield. And I hang on from 1 more Mud Slap to Shadow Ball. Kaboom! Goodbye! Maybe been able to get that win with the double up on the Icy Wind, but being a flying type, taking like no damage from the mighty Mud Slap, just beautiful. And here, this Drapion. Kaboom! They don't respect the Aura Wheel, and they almost get 1-hit KO'd. Oh my gosh. That damage is crazy. Okay, they have Annihilate, but this is actually where having a Ghost type and then having a Shadow Claw use it is really nice. They do get a nice farm down, but it's fine. We don't want to see how much Rage Fist does to Shadow Drifblim. And yeah, it's actually not enough for a one-shot. It's not enough, so that's good to know if you are in this scenario. Although I do have a Wink 1 Shadow. But like a top 100 should be fine. But definitely very nice to have the perfect one. They Ice Beam me. I do not go for the farm down at this point. I'm like, I want to get this energy out and take the last shield. But actually, I could have just... Probably could have just stayed in. They do launch the Rage Fist, and I hang on. Actually, maybe I did because Bubble may have been enough extra damage to clean out the Drifblim. Tail Bleed for us. Safe swap the Gator. They do let us throw a Hydro Cannon before they go for a Scorching Sands. Well, they can't reach a Scorching Sands in time, and that's what they want to go for. They do bring in their own Gator. You're about to see what they do. They are going to lose Charge Act priority, and I can take a shield back, which is huge. Having a bit of attack can be very handy. And they do not KO me. I do bring in the mouse. The Morpeko, the mighty Morpeko. I go for the Psychic Fangs. They should know this is not enough for the KO. But actually, you're about to see some great farm down. They do kaboom me, but I get a big farm down. They will chip me with the Fire Punch, but that's fine. Because all the energy gained on Drifblim from that farm down is massive. Able to get some nice damage into Drapion, but oh no, I failed to catch. And, maybe Rank 1 Shadow, but I do not survive a Shadow Drapion's crunch. Hope you enjoyed the battles. I'm your Morpeko, still just as good as ever. This team, I mean, it's not a bad team. Definitely could have played a bit better in some moments, but thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos, and goodbye.